Hello, everyone. Looks like I'm the first one here.
Not by much, though.
Thank you. Oh, Ro, it's so
have...
good to see you. You're still Canada, by the way. You're still Canada.
I know.
Thank you. 2P Germany. Child. No.
You're not about those winky faces?
No. That'd be really weird, since I'm probably around 4 times his age.
Only a little.
Yeah.
Oh boy. What?
Good job on that quick change, though.
Thank you. It was hard.
Yeah. I need to rebate this hair. This might be the whole panel of me rebating my hair. Ah, thank you. I've lightened it actually to make it look lighter. Once you
People,
start certain oils and go in the sun, you can lighten your hair. Because blonde is such a pretty hair color, and I wish I had that. That's why I have had my demonic slave with blonde hair. I'll steal his hair.
You see, there's a reason Germania doesn't allow us near his hair. And Greece is that reason.
Okay, I can't. This is gonna be interesting. So okay. So Rome, how have you
Yes,
been?
darling. I've been great. What about you?
I've wonderful. It's been a lovely afterlife. It's been lovely without you being around.
I can say the same.
And
I'm to P America, indeed.
100%.
Well, I'm also not terribly pleased to see you, so I guess we're in the same boat.
okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now I've
Oh well.
instantly braided my hair.
Yes, Carter?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said oh, Rome.
No, I said, oh well.
Oh.
You all have such fabulous hair. Thank you. I mean,
Really, Rome's hair is fabulous. I don't know about that.
I was about
My
to
hair is better
admit
than when I was a
Carthage.
child.
True, it is. But Carthage hair is quite lovely, actually. And as is mine, of course. But Rome's could use some work.
I'm sorry that long hair wasn't the fashion on boys.
Well, I would dare say that not all boys can bear this look.
You're not wrong.
Oh my.
I don't want short hair. Only slaves have short hair. So. Any
Well,
questions for us?
that was a
'Cause we're
great atmosphere you just created right there, Grace. What a great sense of a situation you have.
same to you. Have any? Both of you are looking at your phones at the same time.
Yep.
I got Playboy bunny pictures, so um,
Okay, sorry. We have a question.
We have a question.
If you were here present day, what would you be doing?
Being away near Greece.
You mean what?
We were in present day. I wouldn't be near you.
Oh, of course.
That's my like goal.
Yes. I would assume I would want to be far away from you. But are you talking about like jobs or us being countries? Like, I'm not quite sure what you mean, because like, do you mean like what present day jobs we would have if we were regular humans or something, or if we were actually alive and being nations, what would we be doing? Because the answer to that is just countries. Same thing I did in the past, mainly. Watch out. Oh. Alive with our children as nations. Oh.
okay, so wait, I'm just gonna interrupt you for a second. So Germania is going to join us up here in a little bit. So it's just going to be a ton of people who cannot take Rome's guts.
It's gonna be so much fun.
It's great.
Yes, Germania, you can join us up here.
But also, don't like Greece's guts. So it's not just me.
Yeah, it's
The
true.
last thing I said was just a lot of people who can't stand Rome. But yeah, you can join us up here, Germania.
But yeah, no one likes me either up here. They just can't handle the fabulous me. Oh my freaking.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sure.
It's totally the reason.
Liechtenstein, you're so lovely. Oh, you're
Liechtenstein,
such a
right.
darling.
She's also
I
blonde
wouldn't
haired.
hurt a child. I know, she has lovely hair. I'm so sorry she can't.
You wouldn't hurt a child. Rome is sitting right here.
You're lying right in front of me. I can't take you seriously. You pulled this bullshit.
You was young as well.
I was a child.
What do you want me to say? Sorry?
I don't know.
Something?
I'm sorry? Perhaps?
Not like you didn't
You see, this is why we don't get along.
destroy my home. And destroy my culture.
I think I was
steal my
entitled.
things.
I wish I had some popcorn right now.
We're gonna talk about you, Carthage.
What about me, bitch? What about me?
Little things. And how much you love fire and going to war with me.
Outside, how about that?
I think that's what this whole panel is going to be, is just cashing outside. Just go to the pit. Let's just find a pit.
Let's go
to
the pit and we'll just battle it out.
Yeah, let's do it. Battle Royale.
That's Rex. Oh my god. That's
No.
Rex.
No.
Oh, I need to start
No.
saying that as Scotland.
No!
Um, anyways, so what about me and Fire, bitch? That was your little boy toy over here who did that.
Of course.
I
Which was
did
quite
not set. At
fun
least
to watch.
I didn't set myself on fire, like some people did.
Fuck off! Okay. That.
I was the person who didn't go on fire.
That
Well, we
wasn't
can
me.
fucking change that. We can change that, Grease. Do you want that?
Oh. Come
Yeah,
and
fuck
try,
off.
bitch.
Oh, you're on. You're fucking on.
Let's. I have a question. I'm gonna get in this bitch fight, and I have a question.
Okay.
I was inspired by the great artists who exist in modern day. It was just so beautiful, this loud, catastrophic music, which sounded almost similar to a war cry. That is what inspired me for that rendition of Listen Now, as I tell you what heaven would be.
Really? Really?
Yeah. That's what I'm sticking with. That's my story. I'm going with it.
Mm-hmm.
Stick to opera. Ha! Wow. Okay.
I like Liechtenstein. One of the good children of the modern times.
Okay, so this is my third panel in a row, and I haven't gotten anything new to drink, so I'm just going to go get some water.
Yeah.
If I can figure out where I put my bottle. Oh, yes. Ow! I'm elegant.
You hear, ow! I'm elegant. Wow.
10 out of 10.
I'm trying to get bitch mode and it's not working. I'm trying. It's okay, just whatever. You can like put it behind you and not like have it be in front of you. Imagine just straight salt.
That's so expensive.
Imagine.
Greece can't afford that.
Rude. I had a thriving economy.
But true.
There we got Germania.
There we go.
Mania.
Yeah,
How lovely
invoice.
to see.
Very lovely indeed. How does this work?
One of your children
What
is in
is
the chat.
technology? Oh, hello. Liechtenstein. Very lovely.
None of my children in the chat. No one else's child is in the chat, actually.
No, it's just
I don't have
Liechtenstein.
children.
Surprising.
Of course, my children stay faithful to me.
I mean, you
Adopted
two of mine.
children count for you. Yeah.
What?
Children.
Carthage is a
Well, I
kidnapper?
couldn't
Someone
just,
really loves you.
Freeze on me.
I couldn't just leave these two children all on their own after they lost their mother, could I?
After you brutally murdered their mother in front of them.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I liked
couldn't
her.
just leave them on their own, could I?
She was great.
I loved her. She was lovely.
I mean, she had bad taste in friends, but
But she was very lovely. Which Maddie got to experience.
I mean, she was like a 6 out of 10.
Okay, she was more than that. Definitely like at least an 8.
I don't know much about technology, so it's not really working.
Fine, we're all relatively old. You're actually the oldest
Yes.
here, so
That might explain why I cannot handle technology.
that's
An older
fine.
gentleman. Hello.
I should ask my children.
Probably one of them could help you.
Probably I will ask Prussia. Or
Because he's also dead, the work.
Germania is Legolas. Germania is Legolas.
excuse me, I don't look like an elf. I'm a warrior. Please.
Warrior elf.
Legolas also is a
He's-
warrior.
He's an elf.
Okay.
He's lovely hair though. Yeah, it's true. Legolas is a warrior. He did kill lots of creatures in those movies.
It's pretty intense.
That is true.
And he also apparently speaks to trees. But who needs trees? Trees are for building ships. Let's be real.
Trees are
Trees are
important.
sacred. Trees are sacred. What are you
The
talking about?
wildlife in those trees. Wolves need
Are
trees.
for us.
You can't.
For once, I have to agree with Rome.
Wolves
Trees are
need
for building
trees.
things. You're the only one who cares about wolves.
I can't be the only one who cares about wolves. Other people
I'm here.
must.
I mean, I care about animals, so
Okay.
How many panels have had furries now? Because Rome is totally a furry. Is this like the third furry
I
panel?
think I have a different classification. Okay, I was literally raised by wolves.
He's not wearing ears.
It's different.
yeah, you cannot blame him.
Olive trees are sacred, I admit. But like other trees that aren't sacred olive trees, of course. Olive trees have a purpose of making olives and olive oil and such in commerce. And they're not very good for shipbuilding as well. Also,
I think Rome
olive
froze.
trees are definitely... Oh yeah, Rome froze. Or showers.
Suddenly became
Olive
very
trees
quiet.
also are the ones I used to plant. Are still around in modern Greece. So, cherry trees. Oh,
And Rome
cut
has
off the dirt.
died
Again.
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 Well, I guess that just leaves the three of us.
Yes, we're so much better off without Rome.
Stuck between the elf and the bitch.
Don't
I'm
you
not
mean
an elf
yourself
for
when you
last
call?
time.
What did you say, Grease?
That was rude and uncalled for.
Others.
Anyways.
Everyone needs me. I spread a lot of good things.
And a lot
Also
of bad
spread
things.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
mean,
War,
stops.
destruction, and the taking of slaves.
A lot of other things.
But I also spread
Entire
like
cultures.
aqueducts and like education, philosophy.
You know, we were perfectly fine.
I was
Culture.
already
I was
educated. Excuse you.
You weren't educated.
I already
You're
had
a
a
lot
culture and
I
I
was
already
not
had...
educated, but I was very educated in my own way.
But it wasn't the right.
None of that.
That's what you think.
None of that makes up for what
That's what I know.
had also spread.
I was quite a bit
I'm
more
known for the
educated
greatest
than
philosophers
you
of
when
all
it came
time.
to sailing until you started copy pasting my boats. So, oh my paw.
I didn't even like sailboats. I hired Greeks for that. Sailing was below me.
Which means I also got to get missed.
Because you couldn't
Rome
figure
does
it
have
out.
OCs that are not really OCs.
They are totally OC.
Mm-hmm.
Do not.
It's not Sonic the
We
Hedgehog. He's green.
Exactly. And it's
we
longer hair.
even use the same names as my god. Like like Apollo is still Apollo in both our cultures. Like
That was different
there was no
because
difference.
you forced your gods down the throat when I was a small child. So you won't have yourself to blame.
I didn't tell you to steal them and like change
No,
them.
you forced me
I
to.
told you to keep them where they were.
That's ooey and lame. Your gods suck. You just have to deal.
My gods are more well known than even your gods.
Excuse you.
Why
What
are
are
we
the
having
planets
a
named
fuss about
after?
God?
What are the planets in our solar system called, Greece? Do you want to go? Meet me in the pit.
We already explained we were going to do this later. Whose
Like right now, meet me in the pit.
philosophers are more well known?
Well, yeah, because
Was there any
I spread their teachings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Were there any heartwarming moments when you were alive?
Any moment Greece wasn't a part of.
What was that?
That's not true. You loved me for at one point or
At the
another.
very beginning, because I didn't see what the cold, heartless bitch you were. Sorry.
Can I just interrupt? So call out post for the Swedish child that's sending me pictures of me burning. Fuck off. I don't need that. Go to hell.
I'm so proud.
Wow.
So proud. So proud. I'm so proud. Oh no, Rome died again.
Yeah.
Rome died again.
Yeah, poor Carthage.
I will keep out of this.
It is so lit, as the children say.
I hate you.
We already said that. That's old news. Did you even know Germania?
What?
Talking to Carthage.
Yeah, we knew already because I crossed through.
Yeah, you're not
No, I
very familiar.
crossed over Gaul's country. I knew you through Gaul a little bit. It wasn't much, but yeah, like we vaguely had an idea of who each other was.
Very vaguely.
Okay. I had lovely moments. I love her, still love her very deeply. Also with my children, both of them, the lovely of the children. I'm a bit disappointed in Greece at the moment, but other
I do value a few
sure.
when Rome and I were still friends, but then he became an asshole.
And he
And
wasn't
I
always an asshole.
Yeah, I wasn't. Until you came into my life.
But you know, we did have a few nice
Blame me
ones.
for all your problems, because apparently I'm just everything that's wrong with your life. It has nothing to do with you.
made me cold. I was open and trusting, and then you came along. So yes, I do blame you.
Also being not as wise as you could have been.
Not as what as I could have been.
Wise.
Oh,
Whereas
I was like 5. I'm sorry that I trusted adults.
anyways, a drawing quest.
No,
there
I
any
don't need
reason
any more
why-
drawings from you.
No.
I did have a question. Why all of the gods are more violent? Because it portrayed my relationship to Greece. And I wanted them to be better. So they became more violent.
Girls to go to war more
Or
often than I did.
the
Mostly. I wouldn't say we were complete pacifists. I went
You were
to war
more
quite a few
pacifist
times
than
with
us.
Carthage. Yes.
Mama
Mostly
Salt is the saltiest.
fought either. Yes.
Yes, I think so.
Mm,
Excuse me.
embarrassing stories of other ancient.
Carthage, if you
Do
answer
you have
that
any
question.
embarrassing? Which question? The embarrassing stories?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I
Rome
really
is
don't
just
have any.
one big embarrassment.
I agree with you there.
Oh, it's okay.
I mean, I was expecting worse.
Rome,
I was expecting more embarrassing stories. So,
Rome, Rome
What's the
used
thinking?
to think that anyone with long hair was a woman.
this was,
He thought that I was a woman for like the first 2 weeks of us talking to each other.
I thought you were a woman
I
until
think
you stripped off. Be reasonable.
Yeah.
I don't remember if you thought the same of me, but
It was.
a while ago.
I thought you were a beautiful
Yeah,
girl
I
angel.
That's all.
Surprise me.
And that's why I started to hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I came from a culture where short hair was main and long hair was women.
Well, long hair was kind of in where I came from, so it stayed that way for a while.
You can still look at them and they're obviously male or female. It's not like there's sometimes obvious
I was
features.
raised by wolves. They don't have specific gender
There
things,
also
I
identifiers.
still think it should be obvious, but okay.
there's also just the fact that like okay, so Rome used to hit on Gaul all the time while she was married to Celts, and he has gotten punched in the face a few times by either of them because he was too far.
That's interesting.
It's normal. They get punched
Or
in the
like
face.
also punched by Egypt when you go too far with her.
I accept that I go through.
So next time you go too far with me, you won't mind when I punch you in the face?
I mean, I usually don't with men as far as I go with women.
But just to be sure, I will
I
punch you a
mean,
few times in the face.
I will still, react to being punched in the face. But later on, I will understand the why.
Are you impressed with what children? I am very happy with what they did, but that, like, I can't take honor for any of that because, like, they just picked up from where I left off and continued that work. Like, I had nothing to do with racing them.
Well, I have a lot of children, but
Yes.
I
You have
didn't
most children.
see all of them grow up. I have like half of Europe, so. But I think I am
As
quite
is
proud of
Rome.
them. Rome conquered half of it.
Oh, I didn't conquer half of Europe.
Oh, well, you tried.
I didn't get very far. Because that was you, and you, like, blocked me from
Well, excuse me for not wanting you in my area.
France.
Also,
Oh, I'm just
Scandinavia
saying,
hates
you're like, I
guts.
conquered half of Europe. I didn't.
I said you were
Scandinavia
trying
hating your
afterwards.
guts.
What was that,
What was
Brisha?
that?
I was just reminding you about how Scandinavia hated your guts.
Yeah, she
I
threw
heard that
burning rocks
story.
at me.
Who didn't
I
hate
wanted
his
Everyone
to meet her
hated your
so
guts.
bad when I was alive. I wanted to meet her so bad. Unfortunately, we never really met. But I feel like her and I would have the same kind of soul.
As to the question, I'm proud of my children, except that they started empires. Like, I'm not proud of them. They shouldn't have. Is that?
I am quite proud of Grace, even though I'm still wish he was a little well, he takes too much of his father, let's just say. But I'm still quite proud of him. Um, and I quite love my son, Byzantium, who loved me so much, using my language rather than his father's. I don't not too happy about the Christianity thing, but not what I would do. But still, a lovely boy.
Well, if I could go back. Uh, Even though Prussia is not quite what I expected, I'm still proud of him. Because he did accomplish great things. And, well, of course I'm proud of Germany. Even though I have not seen him grow up myself. Um, I'm not sure about Holy Rome, to be honest. Because he takes too much after Rome.
Definitely.
Wait, Holy Rome was mine?
No,
No.
but he, you were his idol.
Model of himself. Yes.
Ah,
Hence the name Holy Roman Empire.
That little bit of panic, like, wait, I had another fucking child.
no, not again.
No, not another one.
I have enough. I don't need more.
Yeah, I have enough
Imagine
too.
if you had to pay child support.
I did. They became provinces,
Kind
most
of.
of them. Like, I did support them until I died.
That's it. Not questions. Scandi tells stories of Rome running away from Vikings and logs. Yeah, that
Well,
happened.
it wasn't Vikings, because Vikings didn't exist. But
Well, no.
Scandinavia did throw burning logs at me. And I did run from those. Because you run from burning logs.
Yeah, the
That's
Viking
what you
Ages
do.
didn't start until like 700?
Yeah,
I should know.
I was dead for a while.
Like 700 something
Around
was when the
700.
Viking Age started. Yeah. Yeah.
6
We were
to
dead.
7?
That's all that mattered.
Well, maybe I wouldn't have been if someone hadn't killed me.
Well, maybe you wouldn't have been dead if you didn't kill Iberia. Did that ever cross your mind?
That's just
So was your murder.
no. You did not have to murder me. We've talked about this before. That was complete. You could have stopped. Like you
I
had
could've.
won.
But you made it personal.
He could have stopped many
And I
times.
did rebuild Carthage.
Huh?
I rebuilt part of it. I did rebuild.
Yeah, you rebuilt some of me so that rich Romans could go there on holiday and be like, see what we destroyed. Like, that's not
Exactly.
rebuilding me. I
Rome
was
the
still
first theme
dead.
park.
What do you mean turning your like ex-lover into a theme park is not a good thing?
Where do we start?
There's a long list of things.
Have I missed something? Was that a question?
No.
No.
Oh, you were saying
There's a long
okay.
list of reasons why that's not okay. Like, I've done some things that questionable, but I haven't done that.
No.
Yeah, you are really, really lucky that you're cute, and that is basically the only reason I'm even considering giving you another chance. Because, holy hell, bro. You were a dick. And I know I wasn't no angel either, like, but still, bro.
I don't think none of us were.
So if psychiatrists existed back then, it would have been better.
Technically, the philosophers are very technically were.
I wasn't going to talk to an old white guy about this, okay? It was bad enough I was getting murdered for who I was.
Oh, time is going fast.
Yeah,
Oh
no, I was
my.
shocked. I'm like, oh.
Right, so are there any other questions?
Yeah. I wish I had a laurel, but I don't have a laurel.
You don't have a what?
A the little things the victors get at my Olympic Games.
Ah.
Oh, jeez.
Which I'm so happy is still around. That is so wonderful. I started that back, like, at the beginning of my life. Like, and it's still around. I'm so proud of that.
Anyways, last questions? Well, okay,
That's
not
way
quite
too-
last
Or
question
we'll just
because we have
bicker at
20
each other
minutes, but
and go fight in the pit.
Fighting in the pit.
Although Rome did
Art.
although technically
What are you
Rome did
saying?
have pits since he did do gladiators and things. So
What?
Rome was the first person to ever be like, meet me in the pit.
yeah, because you have the gladiators.
Yeah.
Is there anything that interests you in the present day, like technology or food?
Definitely mod technology.
I've been trying to keep up to date with a lot of like modern things. Mostly, I'm really fascinated by modern medicine, and also modern dancing is really cool. Like I like how many new things that have been created. Um, so like yeah, medicine and dance is what interests me the most.
That is quite interesting indeed. I think I am quite interested in the modern ways of transportation, like these the cars and trains and planes. It's all very interesting. Yeah, interesting how something's by itself. Not like a horse.
Architecture, and I still love architecture today. I love the innovation since my time. Uh, Architecture is and how like the technology has helped it so much, even though people are still using some of my uh, way I built things in modern things as well, which I think is wonderful. Um, so I always appreciate that.
I think my children learn quite a lot from your architecture. I look at the buildings.
I like what they've done with roads, and I like um the what is it the mental stuff they've done, like learning how the mind works and everything. Like that's really interesting for me. But I'm also really amused that they still haven't been able to find out how Roman cement was made, because Roman cement is literally the best cement in existence, but
They haven't.
they don't
Oh,
know how to
interesting.
make it. No.
I mean, you could tell them, but you're not
So,
going to.
yeah, that was
Why would
fun.
he?
Or actually, it's amusing because you think I know how cement was made.
True.
I don't. I wasn't a
True.
worker.
My favorite present day movie. Hmm.
Gonna say like the Percy Jackson movies, but those books did not do my justice to my gods by any means. I mean, books they were all right. I understand taking some liberties, but the movies were not good. So definitely not that my favorite movie.
I think my favorite movie is Lord of the Rings. Why are you laughing?
Just don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's a good movie.
Uh,
It-
mm, Trying to think of any other movies I'd like.
Can I choose a TV series instead of a movie?
I guess so.
Probably.
That medical series called House.
Rome's a nerd.
Oh, House is pretty
We
good.
really are about the medical
Yeah.
stuff.
That's my, because like it's about medicine, but with like the fucking greatest main character. Like, I love it. My favorite.
Mentally
We all
unstable
figured out what Rome's favorite
doctor
is.
who does crazy things on his patients.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's great. He's so sassy. Just the sass and the salt. Perfect. Does Rome like Star Wars? Does Rome like Star Wars? That's a good question. Can you see all the like sticks in the background?
There's
They're
like
all
12
fucking
back there.
lightsabers. Every single one of those are lightsabers. There's
You're
16
16
lightsabers.
now?
Are you
You have a
serious?
problem.
Yes, go visit a psychiatrist.
Oh
You need one.
God.
They exist these days.
I just read that Rome was a Greek, and I'm like, no, you got that wrong.
No. No. Absolutely not. No end when people think Rome and Greece are the same thing. I'm pretty sure people still get those mixed up. People attribute incorrect things to us. Um, I don't know. I still don't have a movie that I was really like. Oh, I do like Hercules. I do like it,
Of
even though
course.
it's very
Even though
inaccurate.
it's my spelling.
I know that like, I don't like. I do enjoy that I enjoy it. I understand that it's not correct by any means, but especially in making Hades a bad guy. Hades is not
children's.
a bad guy. He's
It's
the
supposed
god
to
of
be child
death.
friendly. It's supposed to be entertaining.
Are you talking about the Disney movie, right?
The Disney
Yes.
movie, yes.
Okay.
Hades is not the bad guy by any means, and Zeus is definitely not perfect by any means.
I relate so much
It's
to
still a
Megara.
movie, so...
I'm sure you do. But I do like the homage to my culture, even if they spelled it wrong.
It was a nice try.
They didn't spell it wrong, they used my spelling. There's a difference.
Spelled wrong.
I think
And
that's
then probably
exactly
the
what
highlighter.
you meant by wrong.
Well, I'm not gonna start about certain people in the culture are obsessed with my culture. I think Germany would be happy with that.
But I like, speaking of historically inaccurate movies that you still enjoy, I enjoyed Gladiator.
Of course.
Like it was painfully inaccurate, but it
Entertaining.
was.
Last questions? We have a little, right about 10 minutes.
Tired.
Huh?
Are you tired?
No. I'm just joining.
Fair enough.
I don't sleep, like, ever. I'm actually a vampire.
No wonder.
Sure. But vampires
Speaking of vampires,
right?
has anyone seen Dasha in the afterlife?
Oh, what?
Yes.
How's she doing?
Yeah.
You want to guess what she did?
Threw you out from a cliff?
Yep.
As she does.
Again.
Again?
At least you
So
can't
I
die.
just don't go any
You're already dead.
I mean, true.
Just to repeat it.
But still, it hurts.
Well,
All because I gave her a son. Like,
I guess that's her way of showing gratitude.
Yeah.
it's a sad thing.
Oh, I like the movie 300. Even though it was really bad and really not.
Have you guys met anyone
should they?
special in the afterlife, mortal or immortal? Do you mean like romantically special, or just like special?
Platonic special.
Like cool
Like
people.
cool people?
Cool people.
Nah,
No, not really.
Not anybody new
I
that I
mean-
didn't know before.
I met APH Satan.
That is true.
He's pretty
Also,
cool.
APH God.
Yeah, well, APH God's lame though. APH Satan is where it's at.
Didn't you beat him up?
Yeah, I keep beating
Didn't you beat
APH
him?
God up. He won't let me out. So I beat him up. And then
Because
get
we're
out anyway.
dead. And then you
Yeah.
Germania's
What?
You think that
child.
matters?
Even if in the afterlife he's not stopping to beat people up. Unbelievable.
Hey, God stops me from coming back and seeing my children. Okay. I'm gonna fight him to go see my children.
He
Like-
didn't let me see my children either, so.
Well, come with me. I will beat APH God up, and we can go down to the afterlife, and you can visit your children. God, it was a simple concept.
Ah,
Unfortunately, one of my child is in the afterlife with me.
Yeah, I mean, what a sad
same.
time your child is dead.
And
Who
yours
actually-
as well.
I only had one child with you, and he's still living.
You keep thinking that.
I speak only the truth.
That's not true. About anybody.
I only do that when APH God is really being a tight ass about it. Because that's the only time he allows me to communicate. Unless I beat him up, and then I can physically transcend into the mortal realm.
like you did one time when you freaked my son out.
Your son out, yeah.
Yeah. You knew more about your history than yourself. That was amusing.
And look, I never said I was smart. Or studied
Yeah, okay.
myself.
I knew
No
that.
one's
I knew
ever
that
said that
even
about
in real
you.
life.
You can fuck off.
You know, my children
Why do I
always
visit others'
like
children
to.
in their sleep? For the same reason I visit my own.
It has no bounds.
It's wrong.
You're wrong.
And he was raised by wolves. He doesn't understand how people work.
Yeah, like, I never had a culture lesson on what's polite and what's not polite. I wasn't socialized right as a child. I only had Greece. And, like, look at her. She wasn't a good role
I'm
model.
lovely. What are you talking about? I am a delight.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
well, not that this hasn't been a glorious time having to be around this bitch again, but I need to go get ready for something else. So,
Me too.
bye.
Bye.
Have fun.
Fine.
So it's
God
just
wants
us.
with you. Again.
Always. It always comes down to this, Germania. You should know this
Always.
by now.
It's the final showdown or something. Even the children are still. Oh.
Hey, I'm not on. Okay, I might be on bad terms with Germania, but I'm okay with Germania. I don't particularly want to fight Germania. I want to fight Greece, but not necessarily Germania.
Well. Yeah, okay. That's a fair point. I guess I'm still upset that my children actually really like you, given their interest in your culture and history. And that one of them actually named themselves after your empire. I still cannot believe that.
Yeah, no offense here, but I think your children are a little misguided.
Yeah. Well, the one who's called himself after you is dead, so look where that ended.
I mean, not you, Liechtenstein, but the ones who looked at me and were like, I want to be like that. Those ones are the misguided ones.
Hmm. Yes. A certain little boy. And, well, Germany is just very interested in her history and stuff and everything. Holy Rome was the one who was like, yes, I want to be like this guy. And look where it ended up. He died.
I'm sorry.
Don't be like Rome. Don't make the same mistake.
Don't. Being like will get you killed. Don't do it.
Yeah.
No.
No.
It's
Why would he? That
Austria.
makes no sense.
Austria has Roman blood in him. But the
Wait, what?
Italians are Iberian and Roman. So,
Yeah. I think we're running out of time.
yes, we should probably head down. So,
Yeah.
have fun.
It was fun.